Hello, ART129 class, and welcome to remote instruction for May 20th. So, another reminder to get multiple URLs with 000 hosting. Don't waste your time trying to troubleshoot something. If one of their servers is down or whatever, just move on, get another URL. Just remember, I'm going to grade based on the URL that you provide me. So it doesn't matter if your URL was one thing one week and something different the next week. As long as you get the content to me, that's what matters. Let's see. So, and we're really down to two last projects now for the semester, and the associated process checks for them. But the last thing you have is the WordPress site and then the final Dreamweaver site, and I believe all of you are doing a portfolio for that. So make sure that you go into Files and you download those grade sheets and you use those as checklists, because that's basically what I do when I grade your work. I look at the grade sheet, go down the grade sheet, and anything that I have to basically write on there, nope, didn't do, is points off, and the more things I write down, the more points off. So totally makes sense for you to anticipate what's going to happen grade-wise and beat me to it, so to speak. Make sure that I can't say, nope, this wasn't done. Okay, so we're not having a Zoom meeting today, May 20th, but we will have one on both of the last two classes, the 27th and the 3rd. Let's go ahead and look at next week inside of Canvas. Okay, so for next week, May 27th, the WordPress site is due. And just make sure you don't confuse that. I know you already had a project due, which was the WordPress blog. It can be the same exact URL, but this time the objective is to make it more like a website. And again, just go over to Files, download the grade sheet for the WordPress site, and at the same time do the same thing for the Dreamweaver site so you're prepared for the very final class. Okay, and then there is also a process check on the Dreamweaver site on the 27th. Reminder of where the videos are, but basically watch video 14 and 15. One thing that I don't mention in the instructional videos, but make sure you change it so you don't lose points, and that is to title the head on each page, just like we did back in the early HTML videos. When you switch to each page, you should see up here in your browser the name of the page, not something that says like untitled page. The grading for the process check for the Dreamweaver site, basically it should be 100% finished, and this is actually easy for you all now. It should be online, which you've been doing every week anyhow. So as long as it is 100% finished and it's online, you will get 40 out of 40 points for the process check. But if there's anything missing, of course you will not. But the whole idea is at this point is it's 100% finished. It's not due on the 27th, it's due the final day, so you get it 100% finished today, and then I can look at it and say, maybe this area you could push the hierarchy a little bit more, might make the type a little bit bigger, so then you've got a week to experiment, try things out to make it perfect for the final day. Okay, and even though the WordPress site is actually due on the 27th, you won't show it to the entire class until the 3rd. So our final on the 3rd will be a Zoom that will also start at 12:30, just like on the 27th, and I will have you ahead of time give me the URLs to both sites, and then you will talk us through, and I'll just click through when you tell me to, so that you can explain the work to everyone. And just remember that this portfolio, the Dreamweaver site, that is your final project. And if you remember back to early on, the final project is 20% of your grade. So anyone who's right on the edge, if you're right at that, moving into a B range up from a C, and you do bad on this, this could keep you down into the C. Same thing where if you're, trying to make it to that B, doing well on this might just be what it would take to do it. Now, I can't guarantee you, the numbers. Remember, that's also part of the early instruction in the class or the first day videos. There is a little section in there on how to calculate your grade based on your hypothetical grade that you would get on your final project. All right, that's all I have for you. If you have questions for me, go ahead and shoot them over, and we'll see you on the next Zoom.